என்னது என்னது
Guys, good evening. I'm audible.
Can you confirm? Okay. Okay. Fine. Yesterday. So what we have completed, like variable and data type and the naming convention in Java. You know what is variable, what is data type, what is naming convention, how to create the project, everything we have covered in the yesterday session. Right? So today we will try to understand. This is my day 3. So what I will cover today? Today I'm going to talk about the practical implementation. Today we will talk about the practical implementation of your data type and variable. Quickly, let me open my Eclipse. I hope you can able to see my Eclipse. So where, remember, yesterday we have created one project, which is January Java batch 8:30 p.m. In that you can find the 2 folder. One is Java runtime environment, another one is SRC, source code. Again, I have created one package called Java session. Inside you can see the data types concept.java. It is a Java file. When you double click, you can able to see the Java file. You can see the package, you can see the class, and this is the main method. So whatever the code that you have to, it should be inside the main method only. Inside the main method only, you have to write all the Java piece of code. Right? Now, how to create the data? How to store the data? How to store the data? The answer is variable. Using the variable, we can able to store the data. We can able to store the data. Guys, in the editor, we have to write the code. But what I'm doing, I am writing the definition and all. So in order to ignore this definition by the code, by the Eclipse, what you have to do? You have to use the command line, /. When you use the /, it means that command line, you are commenting. You are telling like Eclipse, do not bother about the definition and all. It is not the code. It is not a program. It is just for our understanding. We are writing the command. Right? So what is meant by data type? Data type, it is to define the type. It is to define the type. It is to define the type of data. Right? For that, we have data type. Data a type. So there are 2 important. One is variable to store some data. To define the type of data, we have a data type. Yesterday I told you there are 2 data types. One is called primitive and non-primitive. So we have covered 2 data types. What is called a primitive data type. Primitive data type. So here again, we have 8 primitive data types. What are they? One is byte. We have a short, int, long, float, double, character, and boolean. This 8 data type, we can call it as primitive data type. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, character, and boolean. So can you see here? We have 8 primitive data types are available in the Java. What are they? This one. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, character, and boolean. I think this is not the one I have taken. One more. This is the different station actually. No. No. This is no. Okay, here we are. Sorry. Here we are. This is your. So this is my day 3. So this is. Okay, leave it. So yesterday we have covered 8 primitive data type. One is byte, short, int, long, float, double character, and boolean. You can able to see it here. This is our data type. I have given the range. Along with that, each and every data type has the size also. Byte is 1 byte, short is 2 byte, int is 4 byte, long is 8 byte, float 4 byte, double 8 byte, character 2 byte, and boolean is 1 bit or not applicable. Okay, so this is we have covered. So now we'll see practical implementation. Now suppose I have a variable called maybe A. A is the variable. I want to store some number. Consider I want how to store the number. A is equal to 10. At the end of the statement, we have to put the semicolon. Here A is the variable. But Java is having the strict type, guys. Java is having strict type. Then you should define the type also. What type of variable it is? Either you can define byte or you can define short or int or long. I am defining here byte. Byte A is equal to 10. What it means? I am storing a value 10 to the variable called A with a type called byte. So I am storing the number 10 to the variable A with a type called byte. Now if I write a system.out.println, okay, I'm sorry. Right? You don't know, right? What is system.out.println? In Java, if I want to print anything, in a Java, if I want to print anything, you have to go for one function called print. Print is the function that's to print anything. Here 10 is the data, A is the variable, byte is the data type. Now what I need, I want to print this 10. How can I print this 10? So if I want to print something, I want to go for a method called print. We have one function called print. What is meant by function? I will cover later. Give me some time, I will cover at the end of the session. So print is the function. Here you have to tell which one you have to print. I want to print the value of A. I want to print the value of A. And in order to terminate this line, you have to put the semicolon. Right? So in Java, how to print? Yes. How to print in Java. So you need a function called, what is the function name? The function name is print. Function name is print. Whenever you hear this word function, definitely you have a round bracket. Definitely you have a round bracket. You have to end with a semicolon. Right? Maybe a semicolon I will remove. But remember, print is input or output. Suppose keyboard is the input device. Mouse is an input device. But the display or the screen or monitor, what we can call? We can call it as output device, right? Then you have to use one stream. You have to use one stream called outstream, because print is nothing but output device. Print means, consider like it is going to display somewhere. It is going to display somewhere. So for that I'm using out. Then this is called as a system, right? We have one class called a system. Guys, as of now, I can clearly understand you don't know what is function, you don't know what is stream, what is class. It will take some time. I will teach you. Remember, whenever if I want to print anything, you have to write like this: system. Maybe consider like it is a computer. Computer is going to print something for that output device, monitor, display, screen, dot. I need to print, right, for that print. So here, whatever that you want, you can print it. Suppose I'm writing, right, hello, this is Java class. This is Java third class. Like that I'm writing. Whenever you write any statement, at the end of the statement, you have to put semicolon also. So In Java, you have to write system.out.print, guys. Guys, but if you go for, maybe I will show you. See here, practically. Let me open one editor in online. Say Python editor, I'm opening. Python editor, I'm opening. If you go for Python editor, suppose I want to print something. Say I need to print Oranium, a text I want to print. So in Python, right, simply you can write print, round bracket and close bracket. It is enough. No need to put semicolon also. You simply write print Oranium text. When you run this one, that's it. You can see the Oranium text now. Whatever that you want, you can print it here. So you can print hi and run it. You can see hi here. So whatever the things you are writing, that you can able to see in the console. That's how damn easy if you go for Python. That's the reason I told, right? Whenever if you are scientist, if you are data analytics, or if you are learning the machine learning, people, they will go for Python because Python is very easy. In order to print something, what we are writing, only one line, which is print. So this and all unwanted actually. So only print is more than enough. Only print is more than enough in the Python file. Python file is always ends with .py. .py refers Python. Python.py is an extension. Suppose if you are going for, if you are go with like Go language or some other language, say suppose JavaScript. I'm taking JavaScript editor. JavaScript is also one programming language. JavaScript is also one programming language. Say suppose in JavaScript I want to print something. What should I do? In JavaScript, if I want to print anything, you have to write this line, which is console.log. In JavaScript programming language, if I want to print anything, I have to write console.log, where I can write anything. Say I'm writing hello Java, hello JavaScript, hello JavaScript. If I run this, I can see hello JavaScript now. It is damn easy again. Here also, you have to write only a console.log. That's more than enough. In Python, what you are writing? You are writing simply print. No need of semicolon also. No syntactically also. If you go for JavaScript, you are writing console.log. Now, if you are going for Java, Java. So here what you are doing, here remember, if you go for JavaScript, directly you are writing console.log. In Python, print we are writing. But in Java, you need a class, you need a main method, you need a system.out.println. Then only you can able to print anything. See, that's the complex, you know. JavaScript, you are writing only one line. In Python, you are writing only one line. But if you go for Java, you are writing around 5 lines, right? Class, hello world, public static void main, and system.out.println. You clearly understand, right? The difference between Python, JavaScript, and Java. The reason because that's how you know Java is complex. If someone knows Java, they can able to easily understand other programming language. If you know Java, you can easily understand other programming language. But if you know JavaScript, will you able to study Java? It is again difficult, right? So are you getting my point? Can you confirm? This can you confirm? So if we take C# editor, so I will go for C#, and I will open the online C# compiler. Now, here also see, it is also looks like Java, right? Here also we have a class. Here also we are using the main method. But instead of system.out.println, here we are writing the console.writeLine. When I run this one, again, here also I am using the hello mono world. So there is a syntactical difference between C# and Java. That's the reason people know Java easily can learn the C#. C# means .NET. Easily you can learn the .NET also, because there is not that much difference. See, in Java you have written the class. In C# also you have a class. Here also we have a main method. In Java we have a main method. In C# also we have a main method. But only thing is here you are writing system.println, but in C# you are writing console.writeline. Correct. So remember, in Java, if I want to print anything, what you have to write? You have to write the system.out.println. So I am also going to write system.out.print or println, whatever it might be. Either you can write the print or println. There is a difference. I will tell you. Wait. So you can write print or println. So within a double quotation, what I need to print? Suppose I want to print the value of A. I want to print the value of A. You just give the A. That's it. That's it. So in my here I'm going to execute. How can I execute? Simple. Right click here. Right click here. Can you see run as? Can you see run as? And click on Java application. And press OK. See? After a couple of seconds, in a console tab, you are seeing the output, right? 10. Suppose I am giving the value of 20. Now right click here. Go to run as. Click on Java application. And press OK. I see 20. So whatever the value that I'm giving, right, that I can able to see in the console. That's the reason it is called as variable. Why this is called as a variable? Variable means variable. It is going to vary. It is going to change. It will change. Right? So suppose I'm going to store, maybe a byte is one variable. Byte is one data type. I will add one variable b is equal to, I am writing 120, like that I am writing, and system.out.println, system.out.println, ln means line, println, and I am printing b value. Now how to execute this code? Right click on this, go to run as Java application, press OK. See, I can see 40 because of 20th line. Because of 25th line, I can see 120 here. 120 here. 40 and 120. Now, see, suppose if I store 130 here, what will happen? Say, I'm getting an error, right? Why I'm getting an error? Because yesterday I told you. Yesterday, do you remember? I told you every data type as the range, guys. Every data type as the range. If I take byte data type, you have to know what is the range. The range is minus 128 to plus 127. Then it means that using the byte, we cannot store the 130. Right? So that's the reason we are getting an error here. Suppose if I put 127, there is no error. But if I put 128, it is an error, right? 129, it is an error. 130, it is an error. Minus 128, no error. But minus 127, no error. Minus 129, yeah, error. Only the range between this one, minus 128 to plus 127. That number only we can able to store with the byte data type. That's the reason here we are getting an error. So, am I clear, guys? Quickly confirm. Fine. Okay, fine. Now suppose I will go for short. Short S1 is equal to, I will store some number. Say I have stored 1000. I have stored 1000. I can able to store 1000, right? No issues. If I want to print, I am going to write system.out.println. I'm going to write system.out.println. Here I'm going to print the S1 variable. Now if I want to run, go to run as, click on run as Java application. When you press OK, I can able to see 1000 here. But can I able to store 10,000? Yeah, I can able to store. Can I able to store 40,000? No, we cannot store the 40,000. Why? The reason because the range is minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. Only that range I can able to store with help of a short variable. Only that variable I can able to store. So we can store 32,767. That's the last number. But if you go for one higher, then you will get an error. You will get an error. So this is how you sort works. Now if you go for integer I1 is equal to, I'm giving some number. Say I'm taking this number. Can I able to store this number? Of course, you know you can able to store this number. But if you go one more additional number, you will get an error, right? You will get an error. So then only that range you can able to store. If I take long, again this is a lengthy number, so many number you can able to store it here. But remember, whenever if you go for long, right, in default, whatever the data that you are storing with the variable, that is an integer type. But when you go for this one, right, you are getting an error. Always remember, when you use the long, at the end of this number, try to use lowercase l or uppercase L. You can use it. Lowercase l or uppercase L. I think it's a big number. We'll see. Yes. So at the end of this one, you know, you have to use the lowercase l or uppercase L. You have to use it. Remember, only for long. Don't think like when I print system.println, your L also will be getting printed. No, not like that. L will not be getting printed. It is just to make your compiler to understand. It is just you are making a compiler to understand, right? So you are not seeing the L here. Remember. So whenever you are going for long, try to add L at the end of a number. This lengthy number you will store with help of L variable. Suppose if I want to store a large number, go for long. So are you clear with the numerical type? Only for integral type I have covered. Byte, int, short, long. Any questions so far? Byte, short, int, long. Okay. Okay. Listen. Now you know byte, short, int, long. And the two more data type. Decimal data type. A floating point. Floating point data type, we have a two data type. One is called float and another one is the double. Float and double. See, suppose I'm writing a float, f1 is equal to some number I'm going to give. 10 point, say some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 and put semicolon. Always remember, in default, the whole number data type is integer. Default numerical data type, if someone is asking you how to tell integer. Default decimal data type, which is a double, guys. In default, any decimal number that you are storing, Java will consider as a double. In default, any decimal number that you are storing, Java will consider as a double. Now, if I run this system.println, I am giving F1. Now, if I run this code, when you press OK, now I can able to see, right? 10.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here again I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or maybe again 0. Now if I run this code and press OK, but you can see, right, how many digits we got? 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. After a dot, we are getting only 15 digit. After a dot, we are getting only 15 digit. That's the reason I have written here, after dot, we will get only 15 digits. If you go for double, after a dot, only the 15 digit you will get it. But how much memory required by the double? It requires 8-byte memory. It requires 8-byte memory. You remember I told this also yesterday. Here you can see how much memory is required by the double. Double requires 8-byte memory. I don't need 8-byte. I don't want to waste my memory. So let me go for some small number. I will take this one. I will take this one. And I will try to store with help of a float. Float, say f2 is equal to. But it is giving an error because in default a decimal number data type is double. We cannot store the decimal number with help of a float. For that reason, at the end of this line, right, you can make it as either lowercase f or uppercase f, you can put it. Now, if you try to print this one, so now if I run this code, can you see how many digits we got? Only 6 digits we got. How many digits we got? Only 6 digits. Maybe I made the mistake here. After this dot, only how many digits? Only 6 digits. Only 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Only 6 digits we got. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, 1 is higher, right? For that, it is added with the 7. Maybe if I make, this is 1 and this is 2. Now what will happen? Run a Java application. When I press OK, see, only 6 digits we got. Are you clear? Are you clear what is double, what is float? Please confirm. Double and float. Is any question? You can ask me now. I have covered 6 data types: byte, short, int, long, float, double. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay. Okay. Listen. Okay. Listen. The next 2 data types. One is the Boolean and another one is character. Now I will go for Boolean. Boolean B1 is equal to. Here I can store either of them. Either I can go for true or I can go for false. One of this information I can store. Let me write it as a true. Or you can store false also. Whatever that you want, you can store it. Now, if I print system.out.println and I'm putting the variable name and running this one, when you press OK, I can see false. Suppose I want to store true. Let me make like this and go to run as, click on Java application, press OK, I can see true. Like that, either true or false information that I can store with help of a Boolean data type. Finally, we can go for character type. Character C1 is equal to any single digit character you can store it. Suppose I want to store 1, I can able to store. Now if I run system.out.println and I'm storing 1, right, single digit from the keyboard and executing this code, when you press OK, see I'm not getting anything. Now I'm trying to write 9. And I'm printing the C1. Right click here, go to run as Java application. When you press OK, I'm not seeing anything. Remember, whenever you go for character, that particular character should be surrounded by single digit. That character should be surrounded by single digit. Single quotation you have to use. Now run this code. Now run our code. Can you see the output? Now let me write 0 and right click. Go to run as Java application. Press OK. I can see 0. Now I want to store lowercase k. Now run this code. When you press OK, I can see k. Now suppose I want to store uppercase p. So run this. When you press OK, I can see this one. I want to use colon. Run this. Press OK. I can see colon. Or otherwise I need to use at the rate. Any special character, any single digit number, any single digit character, everything we can store. If you try to store group of character 1, 2, it is not possible. Only one character. We cannot store AB also. Only one character you can store with help of a character data type. It requires 2-byte memory. I told you yesterday. Boolean requires 1-bit memory. 1 bit. Float requires 4-byte memory. Float requires 4-byte memory. Long requires 8-byte memory. It requires 8-byte. 8-byte memory. Again, integer, which is 4-byte. Short, which is 2-byte. Again, byte, which is 1 byte. 1 byte. This is how you have to store your data with help of variable, and you can able to print it with help of system.out.println. Any questions so far? Good question. Durga, we cannot store multiple character using a character data type. But in Java, we have another data type called string. In Java, we have one data type called string. It is not a primitive, it is a non-primitive data type. Using this non-primitive data type, we can able to store group of character. Using the character, only single character we can able to store. But if I want to store the group of character, say suppose I want to store a group of character, then I have to go for non-primitive data type, which is string. Using this, you can able to store a group of characters. Tomorrow or maybe today at the end of the session, I will cover what is non-primitive data type. That time I will tell you. As of now, remember, single character we can store only with the character data. We cannot store group of character. If you want to store the group of character, go to the string. String is non-primitive data type. No, yes, correct. String has no range because string is non-primitive data type. When I talk about the primitive, that only has the range. But in non-primitive, we don't have any range. You are correct. You are correct, man. Durga, are you clear? Others? Clear? Fine. Okay. Okay. Now suppose maybe I can take string itself. I can take string itself. Now I have one string. I have one string. String str is equal to, or string s1 is equal to, I already used the s1, I think. Yes, no. Already I have used this variable. Can you see s1 I have used? That's the reason when I use s1, right, it is showing an error because it's a duplicate variable, right? So maybe I can change the variable name. I can write s11 is the variable name. S11 within a double quotation. I'm writing this is uranium. S1, string S1, uranium is the variable name. And I will take one more variable, string S12 is equal to, within a double quotation, I will write tick. I will write tick. Now, if I want to print this one, system dot out or println, I will try to print S11. And also system dot out or println, I am printing S12. Now, if I run this code, run as a Java application, when you press OK, definitely I can see, right, uranium, I can see the tick now. But now suppose I am writing system dot out or println. Instead of I am storing this data to the variable and I am printing directly inside this println, it is a string, right? String means what? Group of character. You have to use the double quotation. Directly I am going to print uranium tick. Directly I am going to print uranium tick. Now if I run this code, can you see the uranium tick now? Instead of storing your data to the variable, directly in the println and also you can write it. Directly in the println and also you can write it. Before that, everyone clear with this? Everyone clear with this? Okay. Now, listen. Suppose I will copy this one. I will put it here. Now tell me, here we have a uranium. Uranium is nothing but which variable? It is a S11 variable, right? So what I'm going to do, instead of uranium, I have already have a variable S11. So I will write S11. And here we have a tick, right? For tick, we have another variable, which is S12. I have a variable called S12. But we will definitely get the error. The reason because it is not a good syntax, right, that we are writing S11 and S12. No. So uranium and tick, it is concatenated. It is concatenated. What I am going to do, in order to concatenate S11 and S12, in between I am going to use one operator called plus operator. I am going to use one operator called plus operator. Now if you run this code, can you see the uranium tick? Instead of directly passing the uranium tick, I already stored this individual value in the variable. I can write S11 plus S12. S11 and S12. Suppose I will tell you one more example. Suppose system dot out dot println within a double quotation. I am writing I have, or maybe we are totally 100 our class duration is 1 hour. I will write, right, our class duration is 1 hour. Now if I run this code, I can see, right, our class duration is 1 hour. But this one may change. Today is 1 hour, tomorrow maybe 2 hours. That time, every time I have to change it inside this one, right? Inside this one. For that reason, what I am going to do, listen carefully. Our class duration is 2 hours. This number is going to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. We don't know which number is going to change. Remember carefully, this is the checkpoint. Say this is hour, right? So let me create one variable called integer number of hours. Let me create one variable called number of hour, maybe in short, integer hour is equal to 2 hour, like that I have written. Now what I need to do, I need to replace this 2 by HR, correct? I need to replace this 2 by HR. So what I'm going to do, instead of 2, I'm putting HR here. But if I run this code, what will happen? If I run this code, what will happen? I can see HR hour, right? But I don't want HR hour. I need 2 hour. Our class duration is 2 hour, not our class duration is HR hour. So for that, what I have to do? See, this is a string. From here to here, I am going to consider as one string. See, from here to here, I am going to consider as one string. In the same way, from here to here, it is one more string. From here to here, it is one string. From here to here, it is one more string. This 2 string, in between I have HR, right? So for that, I'm using here 1 plus operator, here 1 plus operator. That's it. Now, if I run this code, I can see, right, our class duration is 2 hours. Because this HR is not a string. HR is the variable. HR is the variable. So suppose I'm writing system.println, my salary is I'm writing 10,000. My salary is 10,000. I have written. Now, for that I'm creating one variable with 10,000 rupees, 10,000.50 rupees, like that I have written. Now, how can I do this one? I will create one variable double d is equal to, I will write 10,000.50 here. Now, how can I replace this 10,000.50, which is by d, right? That I need to replace here. I can not directly put d. If I directly put d, then definitely it will not 10,000.50, right? When I run this code, see, my salary is d. For that, what I have to do? So from here to here, you have to consider as a string. Now, this 10,000.50, right? 10,000.50. Instead of this, you have to put d. Now, you have to concatenate this string with a variable. For that, you have to use 1 plus operator. Now, simply, you can run this code, and when you press OK, I can see this one. The d is replaced by this particular data. Everyone clear? Any question here? Any doubt? Any clarification? Do you need one more example? Anything? Tell me. Yeah, we can use many data types. Yeah, we can use any data type in a single output also. Why can't we use float here? That's our wish, Arvind. We can use float or double, whatever that you want, you can use it. Just for an example, I have taken double. That's your wish. We can use any data type. How many number of data type that you want, you can use it. There is no restriction. Fine. Okay. Now, so this is a small practical implementation. But along with that, I'm going to cover one more thing. Listen, Suppose without concatenation operation, shall we print directly that amount? No, sir. Yes. Yes, we can directly print that amount also. But what will happen, right? Suppose I will tell you one real-time example. See, suppose I have written, right? Suppose consider like January, or maybe in 2001, my salary is 10,000. Salary 10,000. Every year I will get 1,000 rupees increment. Every year I will get 1,000 rupees increment. 1,000 rupees increment. Now I will copy this one, and here I am putting. So in 2002, I got 10,100. Sorry, 11,000. And then, sorry, and paste it. In 2003, I got 12,000. And in 2004, I got 13,000. Like that, every year I am getting some increment. Just for an example. Now, is it easy, guys? I am doing this calculation. Why should I do this calculation? Why should I do this calculation and all? 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 and all. It is very difficult, right? It is very difficult to remember everything. The number we cannot easily remember, right? You can be able to remember your mobile number. Other people's mobile number, can you able to remember? No, it is very difficult. 1 or 2 numbers maybe you can remember. With 10 numbers also you can remember. But it is difficult, right? So for that reason only Java provides variable. If I store this salary, integer salary is equal to 10,000, what I can do? Only the first time I am storing with the help of this variable. Here, instead of 10,000, right, what I can put? Instead of 10,000, I can put, right, salary. Here, after that, what I can put here? Salary plus 1,000. Salary plus 1,000. So you can do the concatenation. Just I'm copying this one. Salary plus 1,000. Salary plus 1,000. Let me copy this one. Here also, salary plus 1,000. If I run this code, the code will give me salary is 10,000, 11,000. Okay, I'm sorry. Every time I have to store it, right? So what I can do, I will, instead of this one, I will put salary. I will put here also salary. Here what I can write? Salary is equal to salary plus 1,000. Here I have written. Here I have written salary is equal to salary plus 1,000. Here I am writing salary is equal to salary plus 1,000. Every year if I get the 1,000. So if I run this code, I can see, right, 1,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000. Because I don't want to do the mathematical calculation and all. Sometimes I need to modify. How can I modify? That's the problem. Suppose my name is string name is equal to, say I am writing Dinesh Kumar, I am writing Dinesh Kumar I have written, or otherwise Dinesh I have written. Now, if I write system dot out or println, I want Dinesh Kumar. In that case, how can I do? I can write name plus within that I can write the Kumar, right? Now, if I run this code, what will happen? Name is already available, Dinesh, and you can see the Dinesh Kumar. So variable, it is to store the data. After that, if I want to do the modification, it is easily we can do the modification. But directly, if you are printing something, can I able to do the modification? Because it is not stored anywhere. Where it is stored? It is not stored anywhere. You don't have. That's the reason we are all have name. If I ask you what is your name, you will tell your name. Why you are saying your name? The reason because name, age, these are the factor, it has some value. Whenever you have some value, suppose today your bank account balance is 10,000. Tomorrow that might be a 12,000, right? Later they have the 14,000, right? How it is changing? Because of deposit or withdraw. But in programming wise, what they have done? They have created the variable to store that one. Every time when the data is modified, your variable also getting modified. Durga, did I answer your question? For modification only, we require the variable. That's the purpose of variable. Durga, did I answer your question? Okay. Right. Listen. Now, so far, we have covered only a data type. We have covered only a data type. Primitive data type we have covered, and non-primitive we have covered the string, not to store the group of character. Now Java next topic, which is operators in Java. This is an important topic. In every programming language, this topic we have operators in Java. So in Java, we have different operator guys. One is arithmetic operator, arithmetical operator. We have an operator called logical operator. Logical operator. This two operator is very, very important. Arithmetical operator, logical operator. And then we have shorthand operator. Shorthand operator. This is also important. Shorthand operator. Fourth one, conditional operator. Conditional operator. Conditional operator. This is my fourth operator. And we have bitwise operator also. Bitwise operator. Then we also have a ternary operator. Ternary operator. These are the major operators in Java: arithmetic, logical, shorthand, conditional, bitwise, and ternary operator. So we'll see one by one. One by one, we will try to understand. Still, we have many more operators under case. Shift and right shift operator also available. Shift operator we have. Left and right shift operator. But are not required. The major operators are, one is you must know arithmetical operator. And you should know shorthand operator and logical operator also. Shorthand operator and logical operator. And conditional operator also important. If you know this four operator, that's good actually. This four operator is the primary operators used in Java: arithmetic, logical, shorthand, and conditional operator. Let's discuss. So arithmetical operator, generally in Java or in mathematics, we will use plus, minus, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo. This comes under arithmetical operator. This comes under arithmetical operator. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo. Logical operator. We have logical AND operator, logical OR operator, and logical NOT operator. These three operators are logical operator. Logical AND operator, logical OR operator, logical NOT operator. Logical NOT operator. In shorthand operator, we have to use this one: plus equal, minus equal, star equal, slash equal, percentage equal. What is the use of it? I will tell you. Wait for a while, I will tell you. What is conditional operator? In maths, we will use greater, lesser, greater or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to, equal to, equal to. That and all comes under your conditional operator or relational operator or relative operator. So these are the four important operators: arithmetic, logical, shorthand, and conditional operator. In bitwise operator also we have some operator like 1 ampersand, 1 point symbol. Bitwise operator. Whenever if you see the question mark, it is a ternary operator. In shift operator, we have a right shift operator, also left shift operator. That comes under your shift operator. Primarily, we will focus on these four operators. We'll see one by one. One by one. So the first operator, which is arithmetical operator, which is this one: plus, minus, star, forward slash, and percent. This comes under arithmetical operator. Simple. Let me take one variable. Integer, a variable. Say this is variable 1. I'm storing 10. Integer, variable 2, which is maybe 20. Now, if I want to add this number, what I can do? I can create one more variable. Integer sum is equal to, I can write variable 1 plus variable 2. Integer sum equal to variable 1 and variable 2. You know, right, what is equal? Equal is assignment operator. Maybe I can add, this is another operator, simple operator, assignment operator. Which is assignment operator? Equal. Equal is an assignment operator. That's to assign a data to the variable. Right to left. Right to left. We will assign the data to the right to left, right? So that is called assignment operator. Now, let me system.out.println and I try to print sum. If I run this code, you will see, right? What you can see? 30 you can see. Why 30? Because variable 1 plus variable 2. 10 plus 20, which is equal to 30. Suppose I want to subtract. Maybe I can write integer subtract is equal to variable 2 minus variable 1. Like that I'm writing. System.out.println. When I see the subtract value, I can clearly see, right? 20 minus 10, which is 10. 20 minus 10, 10. Now suppose I want to do the multiplication. Integer multiplication is equal to variable 1 into variable 2. Variable 1 into variable 2. This is simple, right? System.out.println, and I am printing MUL and run this code and press OK. Can you see? 10 into 20, which is 200. 10 into 20, which is 200. Suppose I want to do the division. Now only you have a question. See, what is the difference between slash versus percentage? What is slash versus percentage? Remember, slash, it will give you quotient value. Suppose I will take a number called 20 and I will divide a number by 2. 20 by 2. What is the quotient? Quotient is 10, guys. Quotient is 10. Suppose let me take a number called 21. I am dividing a number by 4. I am dividing a number by 5. 4. What will happen? 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. Then 5 is the quotient. 5 is the quotient. Right? Suppose I am taking 38. I am dividing by 10. 3 10s are 30. 3 10s are 30. Then 3 is the quotient. 3 is the quotient. See, the normal max. Right? Suppose if I take 38, I am dividing a number by 10. What basically we will do? We will write 3 10s are 30. Remainder is 8. This is called as remainder. This is my quotient. Forward slash, it will give you the quotient, guys. But when you use the percentile, that will give you remainder. Percentile is to give the remainder. Forward slash is to give the quotient. Forward slash is to give the quotient. So suppose I'm taking 135 divided by maybe 2. Now what is the remainder? What is the quotient? Quotient is 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12, and 7 2s are 14. 67 is the quotient. And what is the remainder? The remainder 135, if I apply the percentile by 2, percentile or modulo 2, which is equal to 1. 1 is the remainder. 1 is the remainder. Are you clear? What is the difference between forward slash and percentile? Okay. See. So integer, maybe division is equal to, I'm writing right, variable 2 divided by variable 1. Now if I write system dot out dot println and I'm printing division. Now you can get to know that 2 is the quotient. 2 is the quotient. And suppose, let me mark it as here. Say suppose the year 129 and I have written 20 also. So here what will happen? 620, right? 120. Then quotient is 6. Quotient is 6. See what happened? Okay, I made the variable 2 the variable. Sorry, variable 1, variable 2. Now run this code. Run this code. When you press OK, I can see 6 2s are 120. Remainder is 1. Remainder is 9, right? That when you will get, maybe integer, a remainder is equal to variable 1. You have to use the modulo, variable 2. Now I'm going to print this remainder. Run this. See the output. I can see the 9 now. 9. Maybe you have a question. What is the question? Say suppose I have system dot out of println. I'm writing 10 by 2. What will happen? Definitely it's a 5, right? 10 by 2, which is 5. 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. But what if 2 by 10? 10. What will happen? 2 by 10. Remember, whenever your numerator is lesser than denominator, numerator is lesser than denominator, always remember the output should be 0. Whenever you are dividing a numerator is lesser than denominator, answer is 0. Now suppose system dot out or println and I'm writing 2 percentile 10. Here also numerator is lesser than denominator, but you use the percentile. Then the output is numerator. 2 percentile 10. The output is numerator. What is the numerator value? Numerator value 2. Numerator value is 2. Can you see numerator value is 2? That's the percentile value. Even you can add any number. See, I have added 236. Here I have added a big number. You don't need to worry. What is the output? The output is 236. Because denominator is lesser than numerator. Then 236 is the output. Here if you are thinking like 236 and is the big number, think like whenever a numerator is lesser than denominator, when you use the slash, the output is 0. The output is 0. Always remember. This is, you should remember. Am I clear? This is all basic, guys. You must know. Everyone clear? Okay. So this is your arithmetical operator. Now we'll go for the next operator, which is logical operator. In logical operator, we have logical and logical or logical not. Guys, Here, can you see like whenever if you are writing 3 lines, 3 times we are putting this command line. It is very difficult, right? Suppose if you are writing 100 lines, 100 command line if you want to write, can I write 100 times like this? Definitely it will be a tech, right? I will tell you, this is called as, actually in every line you are putting the command line. It is called as single line command line. This command line we can call it as single line command line or single command line, whatever it might be, right? In Java or in Eclipse or in any editor, we have one more command line, which is nothing but multi-command line. Multi-command line. So we have a concept called multi-command line. So how to do the multi-command line? It's very simple, guys. See here. Put one forward slash, put one star, and press enter. I will tell you again. Put one forward slash, put one star, press enter. That's it. Here, whatever that you want, you can write it. Say I am writing right. I'm writing right. So the author name is Dinesh. So this session is all about data type and operators. Practical implementation. Like that, how many lines that you want, you can write in between this one. It is very easy, right? So this is called as multi-command line. In every line, you no need to put the double slash. Simply what you can do, just type one forward slash, put one star, press enter. That's it. Whatever the line that you want, you can write it, guys. Inside this multi-command line. It is easy. Are you clear what is command line? What is single command line and multi-command line? Be fast, guys. Okay. Now, logical operator. See, suppose, but before that, you should know one thing, guys. Logical operator. Definitely, you have studied one paper called digital electronics. Something, right? Where you have learned about what is AND, what is OR, and what is not. AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, like that you have studied something. Remember, if you have studied EC or EEE or CSC IT department, definitely you know AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, that you hear. Same, guys. What AND gate is saying? AND simply means that multiplication. AND simply means that binary multiplication. Binary multiplication. OR means binary addition. NOT means binary inversion. That's it. Binary inversion. Right? So what is this? Simple, guys. Listen. There are two combinations. There are two input. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Addition means 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 1, 1. Did you remember? Maybe you guys have written like this in record book and practical observation and all. False, false, false. False, true. False, sorry. False. It is multiplication, right? I made the mistake. 0, 0. Yeah. True, false. False. True, true. True. Or some people they will write it low, low, low. Low, high, low. High, low, low. And high, high, high. Like that. Did you done anything like this? Remember? Did you remember? So from here, what you get? From here, what you got? If any one condition failed, if any one condition is failed, the output is failed. From the logical and the operation, what you will get? If if any one condition fail, the output mark it as fail. If any one condition fail, the output mark it as fail. But if we go for OR operation, take 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1. So what addition it is? If at least one condition is pass, the output mark it as pass. That's it. Any one condition is pass. Any one condition, minimum one condition is pass. The output is mark it as false. But in not only one input, either 0 or 1. The output is inversion. 0 means 1, 1 means 0. That's it. 0 means 1, 1 means 0. So this is not operator. This is not operator. Am I clear? Okay. The same thing we can able to do the practically for this one. Suppose I have a data type which is Boolean. I am taking one data type which is Boolean. B1 is equal to, I am saying true. And the Boolean, maybe B we cannot take. So I can write B11. B11. And Boolean B12, which is equal to true. And system dot out dot println, I'm writing B11 ampersand. Ampersand means AND operator. What is the symbol of AND operator? What is the symbol of AND operator? Symbol of AND operator, which is ampersand. What is the symbol of OR operator? Symbol of OR operator is not, sorry, pipe symbol, 2 times pipe symbol. What is the symbol of NOT operator? You have to use this one. Now, B1 ampersand B12. Now tell me guys, what is the output? Input, both the input are true. What is the output of AND operation? What is the output of AND operation? Can you tell me? True, super. True. Exactly, correct. So, suppose I am writing system dot out of println B11 pipe symbol B12. Now tell me what is the output OR operation? What is the output of OR operation? What is the output of OR operation? Yes, true, correct. Now let me run this code, run a Java application, and when you press OK, I can see true. Now tell me, what is the output? What is the output of 147th line and 149th line? False, true. Others? False, true. Surrender, false, true. Priya, false, true. Okay. Now, let me check. Yes, it is false and true. Good. Now, suppose system dot out dot println, I am writing not B11. What is the output? Not B11. What is the output? Good. Everyone is good. So let me write system dot out dot println not B11 ampersand not B12. Now tell me what is the output. Now tell me guys, what is the output? No, Durga. No, Durga, it is not true. It is false. Why? Because B11, when you invert B11, what will happen? It becomes true. Then here it is true. B12, it is true. When you invert, what will happen? False. It is false. True into false, which is false. True into false, which is false. Guys, are you clear? Yes, correct. Okay, okay. Fine, no problem. So that's it today. So we'll see tomorrow, guys. Just to do practice till then. We will see tomorrow. If you have any question, you can ask me now, or otherwise we'll see tomorrow. Okay, guys, only 1 minute. So before leaving the call, so I have taken around 3 sessions right so far. So this is my 3rd day session. So do you guys think like Java is somewhat easy to learn, or do you think like it is somewhat difficult still, you guys thinking like it is still difficult? By only for this 3 session. Later, we are not sure how the session is going to be, but now these 3 session, will you able to learn? Will you able to understand the Java core concept? Is it easy or it be difficult? Can it confirm? Okay. Someone is saying easy till now. Sibi is also saying easy. Okay. Still now easy. Durga also saying easy. Okay. Thank you, Durga. Others, so far no problem. Arvind also can able to cap up. Gaurav also saying it is easy. Arvind, okay. Others, Vijayan, okay. Surendra also saying this. Okay, fine. Okay, Raghu. Okay, okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.